Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is about the work front, your job, business, profession, activities you do on a regular basis, right? Any of these having some issues that's what we are going to deal with in today's reading. So, even though you're working but you feel that you have some problem in other activities, we are going to highlight those and get some answers for that. So let's begin your reading, Sagittarius. Let's see what is it that you're dealing with in your work, in your activities. You've got the 11th house. And you have the Pisces sign. Okay. Working together, working as a team, or working for a larger good. Is that, see, that is the issue. But are you doing that to escape something else? Or you're doing that because you don't want to do something else which you feel you should be doing? Open your heart to love. Just wait. Just need to take from the other set of cards. Assertiveness. Okay, so Sagittarius, are you working because you feel everyone else is working, everyone else is doing the same thing? Or if you're working in a group, you feel that okay, let me be part of a group, yet you're not quite sure whether that's what you really want to continue doing. That's really not what you feel. You're at your creative best. That's not what you feel is the best thing for you. It does not give you that joy, happiness, satisfaction, love which you would want from work. You just feel that yes, it connects you to people. Okay, so maybe it connects you to people and it takes care of the loneliness which you might be experiencing. But you feel that even if I do that, at the end of the day I'm still not very happy doing it, and you're not able to really say yes to leaving it, say yes to pursuing something else. That confusion is there, that whatever I have, if I'm working with others or I'm associated with a group, it is taking care of a lot of things, but this is really not what comes from your heart. There is something else in your heart, but maybe that is not being realized, or you're not paying attention to it, or for some reason it's not happening. And this thing what you are doing right now is just a way and a means to escape what the reason why you're really not doing things which you genuinely love. What you're doing is not your first love. It's not your heart is really not into it. You're doing it for other reasons. Okay. And I think most of it is to stay connected with people and to escape some kind of loneliness. Some issues in your heart are not resolved, okay, which you feel that if you keep yourself busy with these activities, it's okay. You will not, it's a good way to use your time and spend your day, but not the best thing you like for yourself. Maybe some of you are into it for the money, and the exposure it gives and takes you to places, but this is not what you feel you really vibe with. Okay. Okay, you've got the card of meditate, twin flame, you would like to be a lot more productive, a lot more creative, Sagittarius, which I think you cannot really do that. A, because primarily you're associated with a large number of people with a group energy where you really can't be your creative self. Maybe there are common guidelines for everyone, and you feel that this is not really your cup of tea. You'd like to do something you know way more creative than that. Really want to break those boundaries and do something different, something which is not everyone is doing, but you feel held in, and you feel that this is like one of those kind of associations or the work or the people which is there. It is it's very challenging for you to continue doing it. That this is also doing you some kind of good, that also you agree to, you feel that at some point in time, but you feel it's very challenging all the time to be with this work, be with these people, be with this group, and be with whatever it is that you're doing. With the see, you do feel that at some level it is connecting you with some artistic talent, some artistic expression you have, but that free reign to create, that is not there. To do what you want is not there. It allows you to do and to work in a limited way, but that limited way also you are accepting, because if not this, then what else can I do? So at least I'm getting a small avenue to do something which makes me happy to some extent. But that is what it is. You have that fear that if this is not there, then what is it going to be? If it is challenging, so what? At least I get to do something, at least I get to go out, at least I spend some time. But the real thing is somewhere locked deep down there in your heart, and you're not, some reason you're not being able to see it, or not wanting to see it, or stand up for what you would really want to do. Okay, maybe there is somebody involved in this because of whom you are into this, a special person you want to be with. That is why you feel that this way you get to spend time with them. But even that is also very challenging. It's not a very smooth, easygoing association for which you're continuing to be in a situation, in environment which is not really something which is giving you giving you happiness or making you feel your productive best. You got the Emperor card, Seven of Cups, Strength, the Moon, Two of Swords. I've got two more. Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. See, Sagittarius, this is something you've chosen for yourself. Okay, you have taken a decision to be a part of this, but it is not giving you any joy, any happiness. Seven of Cups, you feel a sense of stagnation. Seven of Cups, you feel confused that you've got this, you've got that. No matter what you have, it doesn't make you feel very happy. Strength card, it takes a lot out of you to continue with this. You're not looking at your happiness, you're not taking some time off to analyze your feelings as far as this work is concerned, how it makes you feel. It's like just let it be. I'm just doing something, I'm occupied, I'm meeting people. At least I'm not alone, at least I'm not like doing something which I really would detest. Though there's a little bit of something it gives you in return, like I said, even if it's money. But the happiness quotient is something you don't want to examine right now. You're like, happiness aside, well-being aside, creativity aside, at least I've got this, right? So you don't want to look deep into matters. but it's time for you to come out of this. You got the Three of Swords here. It's really something which hurts you a lot, but you at some level feel that you should come out of this dark space where you're doing things but not feeling very well rewarded. At least emotionally you don't feel rewarded at all, right? So you do feel that you should take that step and come out of this and step into your own energy and power, because I do feel with these cards that you seem to have had enough of being miserable, enough of being unhappy. You want to start looking at things and trying to make the change for yourself. Put your talents, skills, and whatever you have learned to better use, and to come out and really show the world your own potential and your own capability. You really fear that, and you really doubt whether you'll be able to do this on your own, whatever it is that you want to do for yourself. You have your doubts. Will I be able to do it? Can I do it? You feel that maybe you do not have it in you to do it. And you do feel that, it's easier to go with the flow rather than stay committed and dedicated to building what you really want to do. You feel that it's a lot easier to, just the way things are happening, let it happen. I don't want to spend too much time trying to figure out my life. Maybe at this point in time, that's what you feel, that I don't want to spend my time figuring out things. I'm happy to be in that flow of things. And it's easier to let go of what is held inside rather than to examine it at this point in time. You're not quite ready to do that, Sagittarius. So you feel that you've got something which is good. It might not be the best, but at least it takes care of a lot of things for you. And beyond that, you feel you're not quite ready to delve deep into issues. Okay, what's your guidance? Let's see. Hold on, I'll just get one more card for Let It Go. Maybe, for some of you, you feel that yes, you have it in you to let go of this and pursue something of your own, but you do doubt if you can do it. That's why I felt that, you find it easier to be in the flow rather than spend time to, yeah, see, I feel that, let me get more. That it's peaceful for you to let go of lot of things which you do not want to examine right now. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Two of Cups. You want to keep things, smooth and easy for yourself. You don't want to upset the apple cart. Okay? So it makes you peaceful, it makes you happy. Like I said, it takes care of a lot of things. So what if other things are not being fulfilled? So you're quite happy the way things are. It's giving you some kind of, security. It gives you some kind of status. It gives you some kind of money. And you feel that, I'm okay with that also. And that itself takes care of a lot of other problems, right? What's your guidance? Communicate with clarity. Don't assume. Let's get more. And maybe with people, wherever you're working, okay, Sagittarius, it would be a good idea to, to communicate clearly rather than assume that, people just automatically pick up and understand what you would want and what you're trying to say. You need to put words out there very, very clearly. Talk only about talk as clearly as possible without leaving it to others to figure out a deeper meaning or what you really want. Eliminate gossip, avoid getting into very clearly, don't spend your time discussing things which are not healthy for you or for your work. It's a good idea to, keep your communication limited to work, communication limited to relevant issues rather than other things. Even if you're going to be continuing with this, you need to be very careful of what you are saying and how you're communicating, right? So rather than I mean, avoid gossiping, as this card says, transform your life. So it's all about bringing about the change for yourself That is totally up to you, when you're ready for it. Whenever you're ready, you'll need to be very clear with yourself. Meanwhile, whatever it is that you're doing, wherever you're working, it's best to keep things pertaining to work, and keeping them to, speak only when required, speak in very clear terms, and speak only with respect to your work rather than other issues. Do some research. There is a change also you need to bring about, okay? Admit to your true feelings. Even though you feel that you'd rather be in the flow, Sagittarius, but it's still a good time to devote to, the change you want for yourself. These cards are not saying that you make the switch now. It's just that, ponder over that as well. You need to really assert your feelings to yourself, and to be clear about, what is working, what is not working, what is it that, you also really want. Just don't, take leave. Just don't brush it under the carpet for a long time or for good. Be clear also, that simultaneously keep researching on what is it that you really want, what is working, what is not working, what's making you happy, what's not making you happy. Do that simultaneously as you're continuing with whatever you are continuing, because this change will come sooner or later. You will feel that. So, be prepared. Keep your do your background research, do your, self analysis. Just look at your life, look at the way you want to live, how you want, what you want, all of that. Keep doing that simultaneously. You will get that breakthrough to make that change. But for now, continue doing what you're doing. Just keep this also going on the side. And that's your reading. Thanks for watching.